Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the open super late models here at Knoxville. I absolutely love Knoxville. Ran a decent time here in practice. We're car 15 out of 25 here, so definitely a big group of cars, but we'll see what we could do out here. We're on CFM sets. Link in the description if you want to try them out. Use code HRE for 10% off. And hopefully we could run pretty well here. I absolutely love Knoxville, and it's the first dirt race I have on my new wheel. I got a Moza R9, so I should not have any disconnecting problems anymore in a race, so that's a positive. But we'll see what we can do here. Trying to run like a little bit of a slider line. The track guy is much more slickened off from like when practice ended to the start of qualifying here. So I feel like that was not a great first lap. I'm hoping we can get down to like a 7. That was a 9. I feel like that was a pretty good turn 1 because I got up higher to where that grip is. This one I'm gonna go in a little higher and try and stay a little lower. Got 2 sideways there in 3 and 4, but I was able to get on throttle early to keep it straight. Second lap, we're gonna end up getting down to a 7. Okay, I'll take that. I wanted to get into the 7s. We got down to the 6s for practice, and times definitely slid off a little bit. But hey, we're qualified pretty well right now, which I'm happy with. So hopefully we can somewhat stay up here and have a decent heat run, so we can make it into the feature no problem. Because last week at Cedar Lake was really rough for us. But we got Gavin out here somewhere. What number is he? I have not even looked. He's car number 6. We've out-qualified him so far, but Knoxville is like by far my best track. So we'll see if we can try to hang up here with the real fast guys. I doubt it, but we'll see what we can do. We out-qualified the rest of the field besides them by like a little over a tenth. So that's pretty exciting for us. Heat number 1 is rolling off. We're going to watch on here with Gavin. He's starting in 6th. So top 7 do make it from the heat race, so hopefully he can not have a problem. And starting on that outside is not a terrible thing either, because he can kind of work that middle pretty well, sliding up to the top where it has a pretty good amount of grip, I'd feel like. But this is going to be very interesting. We stayed in 4th for our qualifying spot, so we're going to be starting 2nd in heat number 2, which is pretty shocking to me. I'm super happy about that. That was awesome. Very good qualifying effort by us. Our first lap would have put us like just behind Gavin, if I think like in the same heat, but like just behind him. So we'd have been starting 7th in this heat, I think. So big difference between the first and second lap, just being able to hit the lines more correct at least. And don't know if we're gonna be able to hit those same lines in the heat. Hopefully we can hit similar lines and have a good run, but we'll be seeing pretty soon. I don't know who the hell is way up. Oh, that's the leader out there. I believe he's the leader. Yeah, he definitely is the leader, and everybody else is like really far off of him. So now they're all catching up. I was confused why he was so far out compared to everybody else, but everybody just like lagged back from him. But we're gonna watch on board here with Gavin. Hopefully he can get a good heat run. Pace truck is pulling in, and leader is off. Everyone had a pretty solid start up front. Top 7 was pretty tight still. He's working that middle. 72 sliding up. He has to check up really hard there. The 74 getting a run almost to his outside. Had to check up for him. 98 on the inside of the 72. They bump, go up the track. He's nearly 2-3 wide. They're 3 wide for sure right now. He gets clear of that 72 by inches. That was super tight. And he got tight on entry of that corner. Oh no, he's working his way back. That's not ideal by any means. He gets the wall there. Everybody's super tight. 3 wide right there. This is a tough situation for Gavin. He gets almost clear of the 72. That was super tight, about as tight as it can get. That was like on his front bumper. He's lucky didn't get spun out there. I know we got Ferguson out here, Chris Ferguson. Pretty cool to see him out here. Raced him a couple of times. I think that's him back there in the 22. Yeah, that is him right there in the 22, right behind Gavin. But Gavin has fallen back to, what is that, 9th place, 10th place right now behind that 14. Oh, he's got some work to try to work his way back forward. They're nearly halfway here next time by. Seeing if he can get back up to that transfer spot. If not, he's going to have to go through the consolation, which would be quite unfortunate. I feel like he does not end up there very often, so he's getting that side-by-side action with Fergie now, though. Can get that thumbnail being side by side with Ferguson. Don't know if he will. He is really tight right now. I don't know which set he's on, because I know we run the same sets I'm just not sure which one he's on. I'm gonna stick with the one I had in qualifying. These two guys are battling for 8th and 9th, right behind that 8 car. Ferguson's starting to work his way up right here. Going through the middle, splitting them. Going through 3 and 4, coming to 2 to go here. This is for 8th place on the 14. Gavin's trying to work that bottom, very, very bottom, hot bottom, here at Knoxville. Ferguson got the wall a little bit. He's still back in 9th. The 14 is in 8th. That 8 car, that white and orange one, is 7th place, which is the transfer. You got tight on entry. Gavin goes wide, trying to get that grip on the outside. Really tight racing. And oh no, what a big wreck right there between the 30 and Gavin there in the 6. I don't know what happened. I think the 30 might have gotten tight on the exit. I think Gavin was on his outside, it looked like, because they just like got like crushed up into the wall for the most part. But coming around, that's actually it. They crossed the start finish line there, and the number 8 car actually ends up getting the last transfer spot. So let's see if we can hold on to a top 7 spot in our heat starting in 2nd. All right, we're starting front row with Evan Say, so this is going to be very interesting because I think he is like the top in iRating on dirt, like over 10K, and we're starting side by side with them. And we got Colton Zimmer, one of our teammates, behind us as well, so this is going to be interesting. A lot of CFM up here. I think Evan is as well, so we're doing quite well here, it seems like. And I just absolutely love this track, but we need to just be on top of it for the start of this race because, oh boy, I got a lot of fast people around me, to say the least. You can see the numbering. Evan's the 1, Colton is the 4 right behind us, so it's going to be tough. I just hope I don't screw it up immediately first corner and get too tight. I think with this set, with it being slicker out, I don't think we'll have that bad of a problem, hopefully. But we'll see. I hope we can run a decent heat race here. But it's going to be tough. Definitely going to be tough. I'm hoping we can hold like a top 4 spot, maybe 5 at most. At worst, I should say. Hopefully. But this is for the outside line in the feature. So hopefully we can run pretty decent, because the outside is going to be pretty fast to start the feature, I believe. But here we go. Probably going to get schooled here on this start. Waiting for the pace truck. It wasn't too terrible. Evan definitely got a pretty good jump on us. I went pretty quick, but not terrible. Oh, we just got super sideways and people went low on us. I thought the outside was going to grip a little bit better than that, but it did not, unfortunately. I think I was too much on throttle. He is sliding up. I'm going to try and cross back under.
Why are you so dumb all the time?
And we're almost getting wrecked by the rainbow car behind us.
Hard for you with how stupid you are.
I'm trying to get run over. Like,
no one ran you over. You just killed me in 3.
We're getting hit on the side. I'm trying not to run into the back of Colton there. He's going to throw a slider on both. Oh, we have another car under us. I was not expecting that by any means.
And why was I spun out?
Tough racing right here. People are flying on that outside. I'm trying to work like a slider line up to the middle, but I think just that outside is ripping right now. I need to get more outside, it seems like. Like I need to be able to slide up to this grip up here to really get it and get a run. Even though it didn't go great for me, I think I might have just been spinning the tires too much. But we've fallen back to 6th, 7th, battling for 6th right here, I should say. Was in 7th at the line, trying to stick to this guy's outside. Had a good run on the exit. But these super slicked off tracks to start with is a tough situation. I like these slicked off tracks at Knoxville because the bottom can really come in the feature. So that's going to be fun to run. I'm excited for that for sure. Oh, he jumped the berm. He got on the brakes. I'm running like that middle slider up to the grip. We're in 6th. Thank goodness he hit the brakes and didn't slide all the way up to us, because some people have done that before for sure. We're throwing some tight sliders in front of us. Try and throw a big slider here up to the top. Try to keep that speed. 3 and 4 is definitely working on the bottom as well. So we fell back to 6, but hey, we make the show. That's all that matters, is that we're in it. So it's going to be some very tough racing, and hopefully we can move forward here in the feature race. But I'm going to sit here and watch Gavin in the consolation. Hopefully he makes it. He is starting back in... Oh, he's starting pretty deep. He's in 9th, and he has to get to the top 4. So I'm going to be shocked if he doesn't make it, but it's going to be unfortunate if he doesn't. But I'm going to sit here, root him on, and hopefully he can make it. The feature is getting ready to roll off now. We're back in 12th. Gavin unfortunately did not make it, but you'll have to see in his video what craziness happened there in that consolation race. It was a very tight racing, to say the least. But hopefully we don't get caught up in a big wreck here, because I feel like it's going to be very easy. You can either get two things. You either get a massive crash here or some really good close, long green flag racing. So it's one or the other. And we'll have to see which one we end up with when we start this one, because I don't know what's going to happen. Hoping that we can get some good long green flag racing would be nice. Gonna try and save the right rear some in the beginning. I want to run that low side rather than just ripping the top, because I'm not as good ripping the top. I love running the bottom when it gets slicked off like this. So I'm hoping that we can do that. But starting on the outside, we're gonna have to work our way down there first, and we'll see if we can make it here in this race and run well.
Mic check.
Yeah, you're good, Fergie.
Mic check's good, come on.
He was
Let's go, good luck,
very
guys.
loud there. You had the mic turned all the way the hell up. Everybody was accordioning because everybody was like catching up and then trying to hit the brakes. I was just spinning the damn tires off the start there. Not ideal, but we're all right. We didn't get run over immediately. Thank you to whoever was behind me. I think it was Robert, because I was just spinning tires. Oh, and was not fully there.
Did not know you were up there.
You're all good. Did not mean to hook Fergie there. Don't want to hook the boss man. But that did hurt his right front. He lost his right front because of it, unfortunately. We're falling to the back, but
Ew.
we usually do in these races, like super strong strength of fields. Just trying to learn as much as we can and do as well as we can. But hey, luckily we didn't wreck Fergie. He did lose his right front bumper cover like over the wheel, so that could mess him up a little bit, unfortunately. But we're running tight right here. Got a guy under us trying to get back to the outside. Had to check up a little bit on the straight. Oh, he's sideways. We fell all the way back to last, but that's okay. We can work our way back forward some. I know we can.
Bros back there. Stick out for him.
Oh, somebody's screen froze? Yikes. Yeah, Fergie's falling off a little bit, probably because of that damage. I'm sorry about that. Really don't want to ruin people's races, like by getting them damaged and stuff like that. We were just not going super quick early on. I feel like it takes a few laps for me to get settled in, and then the tire heat that come up in these this car, and then we can start running a little bit better. I'm not good right off the jump in these feature races in the open series. Like, open setups are so tough for me, still trying to get used to it, and especially first race on the new wheel, trying to get used to all the feelings and stuff in the wheel for the car and track together. Trying to drive it by the throttle, got too much on the banking there. Not really what we want to be doing. Want to get as low as you can, but not getting on that banking. Kind of want to throw like a small slider like up here like we were in qualifying. That did not seem super fast. He got a run on our inside. Not gonna block that off and get spun. That'd just be dumb. If somebody's got momentum, let them go and then try to cross them back over and everything. Oh, I got the wall. Slid a little too far out. That top's not fully there to me, at least. It feels like this is just like a one-lane bottom track right now. It's so weird. Because he went to the outside. We'll see if we can get back by him down here. Because I feel like the outside should have a ton of momentum and stuff like that. But most people are just running the bottom. But that could just be saving tires and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, a lot of people could be just trying to do that, or it just could be faster down here. I don't know. Got a very smart, fast group of drivers here, so I wouldn't be shocked if it's either or. I'm gonna try and work in some other lines, see if we can get a different line rolling and actually move forward in this race, maybe. See if we can't rip the top and get the momentum from it. Tapping the wall in the straightaway is not ideal. Definitely excited to run the fixed race here, to say the least. Just because I love this track, but I'm much better in the fixed setups than I am in the open. I'm just not as good in these open sets. Still trying to get good at them, but it's gonna take a lot of work, to say the least. I want to run a lot of this weekend, but I just don't have time. Unfortunately, this is like my favorite track and car combo. Between this and like Eldora, Charlotte, stuff like that, the bigger tracks I really enjoy. So I feel like I run pretty decent there. As you can see, we qualified well. We qualified in 4th, and we just fallen back in this race. See if we can get the bottom back going with somebody not right in front of us. Ran a 19.0 on that last lap. See what we got down here on the bottom. It was an 18.8, so it was quicker. Trying to run a little slider in 1 and 2. Probably need to do like a full slider to be fast though, because you want to get out of the slick and up to the grip, kind of like that. But I don't know how quick that was. Probably not very. I'm gonna try a middle of the top slider. 18.9. It was like a 10th slower than straight bottom for us. Because it seems like these guys are not wrecking for some reason, shockingly. I told you, you're getting one of two things: a massive crash or great long green flag racing. 18.9, okay, so like the full send sliders were a little bit better. I'm gonna try like send in 1 and 2 and then bottom 3 and 4. Because 3 and 4 does kind of keep grip a little bit better down on the bottom than 1 and 2 does. Yeah, bottom 3 and 4 is the move. So that's good to know. So we don't want to slide up here. I just need to get the car straightened out to where we don't get too sideways and we just spin the right rear. Trying to come up the track on the exit too. Oh, and there's the massive crash. There's a massive crash. At least the 8 car and the 46. That was a big wreck.
On purpose. I got hit and I couldn't.
That's quite unfortunate. It sounds like somebody got clipped and then it caused a big one. So very interesting. We're nearly halfway, and we're gonna have a nice little re-rack, and we'll get going here again. All right, we're on the outside. I believe we're in 14th. Yeah, because Robert behind us is in 10th, and we're on the outside. So I believe we're in 14th here. Moved up a few positions from that wreck, which was nice, and I think one guy dropped to connection. I think it was Aiden Foster or something like that. I think he was a pretty high number, so that's unfortunate.
Robert ain't got no right front. Watch out for me.
Hopefully we don't.
buddy. I think
Hopefully we don't end up in a big wreck or anything here. We're in the back, so we can kind of dodge it, and we're going. I'm bad on these restarts, especially on a slicked off track like this, because you can't just full throttle it. It really isn't going to go anywhere because your tires are just spinning. We're going to be outside 3 wide almost. I'm going to try and check up for it. So we didn't hook the 747 there. Still got one on the inside. I feel like if you can get right up on that wall and just tap it the slightest bit like at Eldora, you could be really fast, but I'm not very good at that here in Knoxville. I'm not used to running the top in Knoxville. I like that slider line like we were running earlier, or the bottom in 3 and 4. That was right up on the wall. Somehow we didn't hit it. I thought for sure we were catching it with the right rear. That time we did. Luckily it didn't break our car. I thought we might with the right front there. Thought we were gonna hit it hard enough. Try and keep the car straight for these exits. I want to get that bottom in 3 and 4 rolling though again. Because if you get that car straight on the exit, it is so quick. There's one on the outside. 17 car. I thought he was going to get the wall there, so I didn't want to slide up fully. 9 car down here is ripping bottom and doing a great job of it. So I'm going to try and rip it with them here. Don't want to get the banking like that, though. That's not going to help you be fast down there. See, that was a perfect 3 and 4. Really liked that a lot. Oh, he got almost into the back of the 17 and checked up. We almost got caught by the 747 there. That was tight. We could rip the bottom, might be able to get by the 17 here. Or at least we're side by side with them off the exit a little bit. I want to throw a huge slider, but the 9 car was up top there, so I just kind of would have ran into him, and I don't want to do that. I kind of been running right behind him for a while. Ran too hard into 3 and 4 because he was like tight on our door. I didn't know if he was going to try to come down on us or what, so I went in a little deeper there. Drag the brake, try and get the car just straight along the bottom here. Not the fastest by any means. I slid up too much. Kind of overcommitted for it. But I think I can throw a slider here in 1 and 2 and we'll be alright. Get this thing rolling up top. Oh, he's throwing the slider. I was running like a mid to top slider line. Try and get this grip on the exit if we can, not smack the wall. Because off of 2 is easy. Oh, he's coming back up. Jesus, dude.
Are you fucking serious, bro?
Why did he not hold the brakes? Yeah, he just killed a bunch of us because my right front is dead from that. Yeah, because he just killed like 3 or 4 people after he wrecked, so that is unfortunate.
After the race, I was slamming the brake.
He was rolling pretty well. I cannot turn.
Really?
I'm trying
You
to,
rode
17.
completely up the track. What you talking about?
Yeah, it was not pretty, to say the least.
Peyton, is my left front damaged?
I'm gonna try and get in pit road. But my car is so fucked right
I
now.
literally was hugging bottom as a lap car and then got
Oh, come
spun
on.
while going
Go,
full
go,
speed.
go.
I don't care
I'm
how
struggling
you
so
got
much.
Hold the brake, bud.
Yeah, that was pretty bad because he killed like 4 of us there after he didn't hold the brake. I think they're 1 to green. I'm gonna see if this thing turns. Okay, it turns. So yeah, we're gonna get back out there and just see if we could manage any more spots because I believe they're 1 to green. Nobody said it, but they look double filed up. Yep, getting ready. Oh god. Try not to Kyle Busch to start. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We're caught up. But at least our right front got fixed. That was the main thing. I don't know if our spoiler got destroyed or what. We could just be completely loose here. I'm not 100% sure. But that was a big unfortunate thing that happened for us. Because we were running decent. I think we were in like 13th or so. Made a pass on the 747. Have a little slider battle with him. And then got by the 17 as well. So we were running pretty decent. Hey, Fergie's making moves up there now. Oh, him and I think the 72 got together there a little. I think our car might be all right, honestly, shockingly. I thought our spoiler would be like knocked off or something, but with like 4.5 minutes of damage. I thought it might be something that bad. But it seems like we are relatively okay, to say the least. Let's see if we can get that outside rolling in 1 and 2. Got a little bit of a run. Gonna see if we can keep this outside rolling through 3 and 4. Not as well. Trying to run this like mid slider up to the top. Seeing if we can get anything rolling. I definitely am getting a run on the back stretch. Trying not to run over Robert here. Because he like half blocks it, half doesn't. We are going to get to his outside here though. So we should clear him or get super side by side with him off of 2 here. Because we've been getting runs. Probably just killing the right rear tire at this point, but we really don't have much to lose. At this point. Could have just been knocked out of the race with that wreck, but luckily we weren't. We'll see if we can try to get back by the 17. Honestly, if I would have known that they were coming around to 1 to green, I would have gone a little earlier. We could have maybe been in front of Fergie in the 17 here, and we would have been in front of Robert too. So we would have been like a couple positions higher just to start that restart. Yeah, the outside just seems to be rolling in 1 and 2. See if we can get the bottom 3 and 4 like we were earlier. Maybe not quite as well. 17 is almost smacking the wall there, but getting a really good run on exit. He like goes in super high, almost smacks the wall, and then cuts down. And it seems to be working for him off of turn 2. I'm gonna see if we can not smack the wall and have a decent 1 and 2 here. Gonna try and go back to the top in 3 and 4 as well, because it seemed to be working for us a decent bit. Yeah, they're like 6-7 tenths faster than us. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, 6 seconds or 6 tenths faster. It's not 6 seconds. 6 seconds at this track would be wild. But that was faster than bottom in 3 and 4.
Sorry, Peyton. I didn't think he's going to alt F4.
Oh, he alt F4. That actually might be a spot for us then. I think we're gonna be up to 12th. I'll take it. We're car 15, so we're not a very high car number, and 18 are in the feature, so we are not near last. This is actually where we started the feature race, from finishing 6th in our heat. So I'll take getting back to this, honestly, because we fell literally to last,
Y'all good?
and then ran okay after our caution, and got up to about 12th, 13th, and then that freaking 8 car was not holding his brakes. Like, we're gonna go back and watch that for sure, because it'll be in the incidents. There's not a shot in hell he was holding brakes right there, because all 4 tires were definitely spinning coming up the track. Things are going well. Keep up at it. No, you've been watching the wrong car, my guy. I think my spotter or crew chief has been watching the wrong car, if they've thought this race has gone well. That's pretty funny, honestly. Oh, dang it. That might be the right front again. Nope, we're good. Honestly thought that was going to be. But these cars are just so sensitive to damage now. It's crazy. Like, they get so damaged so quickly, it seems like. A lot more than previously. Because before, it was like the right rear quarter panel of the spoiler would get bent in, and then you're just super slow, which we honestly could have that damage. I would not be shocked. Also, now the right front just breaks off pretty easily. That happened to me last week at Cedar in a fixed race, I think with Gavin. Like, we were running pretty decent, working our way up the field, and then I don't like or am not good at Cedar in general, and then we were actually doing decent, and then that stuff happened, which is just super unfortunate. I absolutely hated it for us. I was so sad. Coming to the white flag, though. Gonna see if we can make this slider line work last corner or something. I don't know. Last lap, I should say, not a corner. He's gonna run it 2 anyways. Hey, maybe he'll spin out or something. We can get 11th, but that's not gonna be the case. Looks like Jordan's gonna end up winning it. Good win by him. Not sure what happened towards the front because we were not near any of them. But what a rough race. We qualified amazing. And then, oh no, Jesus. I was not expecting him just to hit the brakes there. I was trying to get on the banking and then he nailed the brakes a turn. But that was quite unfortunate what happened to us. Oh, our spoiler was not bad at all. I'm actually really shocked. Front right destroyed. That's mainly it. I'm actually really shocked by that. After the damage got fixed at least. Because how bad was it here? How bad did it get screwed up from that wreck? It really was only that little bit of a right front. That was it. But yeah, there's no way this guy was holding his damn brakes because he got spun or whatever. I don't really care what happened. And after that, he just kept it rolling. Yep, still rolling. Yeah, just didn't hold his brakes. He may have held the brakes right here and then rolled back up the track and then turned back up the field, and then both of us had to try and miss them, and we both broke our right fronts, I believe. And then I think the 9 car actually broke his spoiler as well. But yeah, he broke his right front, but he got down the pit lane early, and then we got back out there pretty quick. I think he actually finished better than I did, I want to say. Oh no, he did not. He didn't come back out after that. But let's go and see all the incidents in the feature race there. I need to take these off so I can go through the incidents easier. Oh yeah, that was the thing with me and Fergie. He said that he didn't know I was out there, so that obviously explained what happened there, because I was super slow outside and the bottom was rolling really well. I was trying to keep it up by the wall. I might have been just slightly off, but it's just caught him, and I tried checking up as much as I could, so we didn't wreck. And other than that, it just broke his right front, but he ended up finishing better than us by the end of it. He got that thing as much repaired as he could in the couple of cautions. Evan ripping the top up here. They tap a little bit. That was super tight right onto his nose. And then this is where these guys wrecked the first time. He went to go throw a slider. He got tight and just it went onto the dude's front left, and they wrecked really hard. That like the 8 car just did not throw a good slider, because if well, it's because they got tapped on going into the backstretch, actually. That's probably why, because he had a run, he checks up, tries to go low, gets clipped, so that messes his car's like momentum and everything up, like the weight transferring in the car. So he goes to turn here into the corner. He's gonna nail the banking, so he turns back right and he's just straight into the corner, and then just goes right into the dude's nose, and that causes a massive wreck. Luckily we weren't anywhere near that, and we were able to miss that and gain some spots from that early on. I was happy with that. 24 car gonna get the wall. I thought that broke his right front with the way it looked like it bounced. That was odd. 747, this was like right in front of us at the time. Yeah, we're right on the bottom. He clips the wall. We were running well on that bottom in this portion of the race. I was really happy with how we were doing. He gets the wall right there. This is where the 8 car just gets spun out the way. With either way you get spun, just hold your damn brakes, because like he's coming back up the track. Like you see right now, he is pointed that way and then points back the other way. Doesn't hold his brakes, so he starts rolling up the track, and that's why we both try and miss him like that, because really at this point we see him stopping and we think he's going to come to a rest there, so we're going high, but then he turns back right, and I have a car to my inside, and then the 747 nails the brakes and then runs right into the back of him, because obviously he didn't expect him to come back up like that either, and that's why everybody was yelling at each other. So that was just dumb by the 8 car not holding the brake and then coming back up the track, because that's what the problem was. He came back up the track and rolled, and that killed a lot of us, which was unfortunate. But on the restart with about 17, 16 to go, 111 had a good jump, but 71 is right in front of him. You can't really pass before the start finish anyways, because you'll get a black. 71 tries to throw a slider. That's not clear at all, and then he all F4s very quickly, because that was not clear. The 20 car was like in the middle and then got just ran into on the front. 72 into the wall on the exit. Oh, and this is after the race, I believe. Or this is last corner. Yeah, he was just gassing it. And then I know he turned it straight right into the wall here. He was just done with it. Oh, no, he didn't even turn right into the wall. He just went as hard as possible and then hit the brakes at the end. But, oh, well, we end up finishing 12th. I don't know if we're going to gain or lose here. There's some lower or higher up numbers that finished pretty low here. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything pans out. But let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. After all that, we only lose 9. I will take that. It's not too bad of a loss. And, everybody down here lost a ton. So at least we finished okay-ish with surviving for the most part, besides the 1 wreck, and then just the 8 car, which was the 9 here, just made things much worse than they needed to be for himself and others. So he was already out of the race, and then just decides to try to take more people out with him for the most part. But it is what it is. Jordan gets the win. Good win on him. Evans ends up finishing 4th there, and he loses 14 finishing 4th, which is crazy because his I rating's so damn high. But absolute crazy race. I'm super happy with how we qualified. I just need to get better at the rest of it. I might have picked the wrong setup, honestly, for the heat and feature, so that could be why we just fell back immediately. But look at the strength of field. 5,300. That is a super high strength of field, so can't be mad about it. We're only a 4,700. I haven't even hit a 5K yet. I've been so close a couple times, but I have not hit it yet. Still working towards it, but hopefully with my wheel not having that disconnecting issue anymore, we should be trying to work our way back up. And we'll see how Knoxville goes later in the week, Knoxville here in the fix super late models, and then we also got Eldora in the 410s, which is going to be exciting. So should be a good week of racing. I'm okay with this result. Very strong field, so hoping the fixed race will go better for us and we can gain some I rating out of that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.